Good morning, everybody in Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Plus land. Hope everybody's having a great start to their day, or you're in the middle part of your day or nearing the tail end of your day. Thank you for this opportunity of allowing me to be here with you to talk a little bit about acknowledgement and the importance of acknowledgement. Now, when we look at our lives, ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing that people must hold on to and help people with is acknowledging them, helping them see that they're doing well or doing good or improving, or congratulating them or inspiring them to ensure that they are in a position and that people are watching them and know that if they just keep on keeping on, things will improve, things will get better, things will open up, opportunities will open up for you, you'll have more options. And we do a poor job as a culture today, not acknowledging people, not edifying people, not inspiring people, not helping people see value in themselves, because let's face it, people are so bogged down with life to the point that they just miss the little things. Do you know how appreciative a person can be and feel when someone says, "I'm proud of you for doing this. I'm so happy to see you doing this. I'm glad to see you thinking like this." When you're able to acknowledge people in a way that lets them see value in themselves, that takes somebody to a whole new level. Because in some cases in our world today, we're in a position where people are craving that and are finding acknowledgement in negative ways. And they're almost seeking attention to be acknowledged. They want to do the extreme of extremes. They want to be in a position to be arrogant, be ignorant, to be boisterous, to be attention-seeking in a way that people will acknowledge them and not forget them through their actions, behaviors, or their attitude. And where I'm coming from this morning is starting at the grassroots level. It's being able to acknowledge, like a child growing up. It's so important for them to know that they're loved, that they're important, that they're significant. But just as a child needs it, adults need it as well. It is so crucial to humanity. It is so crucial to living in this world that is negative, that bogs you down with insecurities, that bogs you down with the fact that you have to be one way and you have to do it this way. And if you don't do it, if you don't fit, then you must acquit. That old little quotation from Johnny Cochran. That's almost how people feel today, that if they don't fit in, they have to kind of move on and move on in a way where they're empty, they feel devalued, they feel that they have nothing to give, and they contemplate suicide, they contemplate increased drug alcohol use, they increase their ability to be open to a mental health challenge, they increase their ability to be physically impacted by diseases such as cancer and other diseases that we see going on, like diabetes, obesity, and other world epidemics that we're seeing happening right now. And a lot of these diseases and things that we're facing today, we can actually cope with on a very basic level by helping people's hearts and minds be healed, by knowing that they are valuable, they are significant, and we acknowledge that they're trying to do better. People want to be acknowledged. You can be the hardest person in the world. You could have gone to prison. You could have done the worst thing in the world. And yet you still, if you're making a way to improve your life and your outcome, people should acknowledge you for that. But it's very hard because people will focus on what was or what you were or what you did, and they take away from the person's progress. Hence, the person becomes like a turtle, and they resort back into their shell, and they resort back to what they know, which is the negative behavior, which is the behavior of survival, the behavior of being defensive and coming out fighting verbally, mentally, and physically towards people that they love. Because the people that they love are only seeing them in one way. And we have to learn how to see people for not what they were, but what they could be, and how they can be better. And it's the best thing to do is letting people know, "I'm proud of you for doing what you're doing. I'm so happy that you are making progress." I can't edify the importance of acknowledging people in a positive way on a very basic level, because on a very basic level, it goes a long way. It goes a significantly long way. Just imagine a child is in school right now. As you can hear the school bell behind me. A child's in school, and one of the biggest things that a child really wants and craves is the attention and the approval of a teacher to say, "I'm so proud of you for doing a great job on your assignment. How is it that a child can benefit from that so well, and yet we as adults, we can't even do the exact same thing? People want to be acknowledged because it makes them feel good about themselves. So if we're serious about wanting to change our world and change our culture and change our way of thinking about people, we have to start with looking at helping people see value in themselves regardless of their past, regardless of their mistakes, regardless of what has transpired in their life. Because the more we're able to see the value of people, not for what they did, but for who they can become, the better they're going to grow and take risks, step out on faith and courage, and actually go that extra mile to want to improve, to want to get better, to want to change their situation, because they know they see value in themselves and they know what's on the other side of the fence, so to speak, of their past. They don't want to go back there, but they have to have a reason to keep them in the present moment where they're trying to do better. And what people have to understand is that when people are trying to do better, that's when you need to grasp and help them up and hold them by the hand and say, you know what, keep on keeping on, John. Keep on keeping on, Sarah. I'm so proud of you for not getting, back into your addiction of drugs and alcohol. I'm so proud of you for being sober. I'm so proud of you for not smoking for the last 3 months. I mean, that is huge. And let people know, because that's what recovery in life is all about. Letting them know what they're doing well at, not letting them know what they're doing crappy at or what they did wrong or whatever, because it's so easy for us to focus on that. And yet we consistently do that on a consistent basis, and we see it in the news, we see it in our world epidemics, we see it across the board, from kids to adults. So I challenge everybody out there in Periscope land, Twitter land, LinkedIn, Google+, Facebook, to let you all know the importance of acknowledgement and acknowledging someone. Start by acknowledging one person today. Just let them know that you're happy with what they're doing, or they've done a good job, or I'm proud of you for doing this. You would be surprised that that one little message can go a long way. And that message can take that person to have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year, maybe even a great lifetime. You don't know how important words are. Words are so powerful today, but words take on a whole new meaning that is so important and inspiring for people, because they're craving it now more than ever, because a lot of people are feeling hopeless, a lot of people are feeling helpless, and now is the time for us to learn how to acknowledge people in a way that they feel significant and valued by the things that they're doing well, their strengths, their talents, their skills. Embrace that, bring that into them, and push it back to them, and let people know the importance of it. And I can promise you, we will make a difference in people's lives, one person at a time. Everybody have yourselves a great start to your day or afternoon or evening, and I will be back on Periscope later on. Please feel free to share this, repost it, get it out there, acknowledge it, give me your thoughts, give me your ideas on this, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Awesome day, everybody. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day, and you're all awesome.